It is important to understand that food is medicine if you want to stay healthy as you age. Even if we may be aware of this idea, it's not always easy to resist the temptation of delicious foods. But if you want to protect your health and avoid common age-related illnesses like diabetes and hypertension, it may be time to think about avoiding some meals. Watch this video to learn about 10 specific foods that may be harmful to the health and well-being of people over 50. Let's talk about soda first, its negative consequences, and why it should be your top priority to avoid if you're over 50 and value your health. Your list of things to avoid should start with soda. The large levels of sugar present in this fizzy drink may lead to the development of diabetes and other health issues. Moreover, soda includes phosphoric acid, which can weaken your bones' calcium. Drinking soda on a regular basis increases your chances of stroke and heart disease. It is recommended by the American Diabetes Association to keep your daily calorie consumption from sugar to less than 10%. This means that for men, it is about 50 grams, and for women, it is about 40 grams. To put things in perspective, if you consume 2,000 calories a day, as most people do, then no more than 200 of those calories should come from sugar. Reaching this limit is difficult because most people can easily go beyond it. Because soda includes a lot of sugar, it not only makes you gain weight, but its artificial components can also make your skin look dull and older. Moreover, soda might actually cause dehydration because it doesn't adequately hydrate you. Consider consuming water that has been infused with lemon or lime for a delightful twist as a healthier alternative to soda. As an alternative, you can combine real fruit juice with sparkling water to make your own healthy soda. Fast food comes in second on the list of unhealthy foods, which is bad for people of all ages, but especially for people over 50. Our dietary demands change as we age because our bodies change. For those over 50 who want to stay healthy, cutting back on fast food is essential for the following reasons. 1. High calorie content. The average calorie count of fast food meals can easily surpass 1,000. Overindulging in calories can lead to weight gain and related health problems. 2. Saturated fats and cholesterol. It's well known that fast food has large amounts of each of these nutrients. These substances have the ability to clog arteries, which can result in the onset of heart disease. 3. Salt overload. A diet high in fast food frequently has high salt content, which can raise blood pressure. For older persons who may already be at risk for hypertension or high blood pressure, this presents a serious concern. 4. Lack of vital nutrients. Fast food typically isn't high in the vital nutrients that people need to age well. Important components that are abundant in fresh fruits and vegetables, such as fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, are conspicuously lacking from fast food options. Processed meats come in at number 3 on the list. Processed meats should be strictly avoided if you're over 50 and trying to stay healthy. This group includes sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats, all of which have a high sodium and saturated fat content. In addition, nitrates, which are added to processed meats as preservatives, have been linked to an increased risk of cancer. If you want to add protein to your diet without any of the unwanted effects listed above, think about switching from processed meats to lean fresh meats like fish or chicken breasts. Use nutritious grains, legumes, and fresh fruits and vegetables to make your meals more delicious. These nutrient-dense substitutes provide a better ratio. Processed meats seem convenient for fast dinners or times when you're short on time, but they're often loaded with sugar. Diabetes and heart disease are more likely to develop as a result of this extra component. You may minimize the hazards connected with processed meats while still getting the nutrients you need by choosing whole, unprocessed foods. Let's now discuss the 4th item on the list, pasta and white bread. Due to their adaptability, these foods have long been mainstays in the American diet. Italian cuisine uses pasta and white bread as the foundation for many other dishes such as garlic bread, toast, croutons, French toast, and sandwiches. It is worthwhile to consider, though, whether eating these foods might be affecting your health as you get older. Pasta and white bread have a high glycemic index, which means that they quickly raise blood sugar levels and then reduce them. Because of this, eating these meals may cause you to feel hungry soon after, and having continual hunger is not something you should want. Furthermore, over time, higher cholesterol levels have been associated with white bread. Making the switch to whole grains, like brown rice or quinoa, rather than processed grains or white flour, turns out to be a better option. Because whole grains have a lower glycemic index, their effects on blood sugar levels are less pronounced. Furthermore, they have less of an effect on heart disease risk factors, including elevated cholesterol. You can lessen the harmful effects of white bread and pasta by switching to whole grains. Whole grains improve heart health, give you long-lasting energy, and satisfy your hunger. Therefore, if given the option, choose for wholesome substitutes that have a lower glycemic effect and are less likely to increase heart disease risk factors. Dairy with added sugar comes in at number 5 on the list. The high calcium and protein content of dairy products, especially those with added sugar, is well known. These nutrients are crucial for keeping bones strong. Nevertheless, it's crucial to remember that a lot of dairy products also have added sugar. This can turn into a serious health issue, particularly for people over 50. It is essential that you carefully study the ingredients list on your dairy products in order to prevent this problem. It's better to avoid products that have added sugars, including corn syrup and evaporated cane juice, if you come across them. Instead, explore for alternatives. Unsweetened almond milk is a great option because it has a creamy, light texture without being overly sweet. Additionally, think about including dark leafy greens like kale or spinach in your diet that are high in calcium. These veggies let you avoid dairy products that have added sugars while still giving you the minerals you need to keep healthy bones. 6th, meat fed with grains. Although red meats raised on grains have frequently been linked to health problems, it's crucial to recognize that not all red meats are created equal. Grain-fed and grass-fed red meats differ greatly, so it's not necessary to give up steak just yet. Red meat in general has been connected to cancer and heart disease, but compared to other varieties, grain-fed red meat has proven to be especially dangerous. The problem stems from the fact that hormones and antibiotics are frequently administered to grain-fed cows, raising the possibility that the meat from these animals may contain bacteria and carcinogens. In fact, these substances may increase your chance of getting cancer. Conversely, when compared to grain-fed cattle, grass-fed beef has lower amounts of cholesterol and saturated fat. This is a result of grass-fed cows eating grass, which is their natural diet. Consequently, compared to grain-fed cattle, grass-fed beef has been discovered to have higher levels of beneficial substances like vitamin A, vitamin E, and other antioxidants. Products with low or no fat are number 7. Low-fat or fat-free processed foods have been very popular recently, but you should be aware that they could not be good for your health. Processed low-fat meals are major contributors to chronic diseases like obesity and diabetes because they frequently increase the sugar content to make up for the reduction in fat. Furthermore, because refined flours and sugars are the main ingredients in these foods, they lack important nutrients like fiber and protein, which means you're consuming a lot of empty calories. Another disadvantage is that essential nutrients are lost when fat is removed from foods like cheese and chocolate. For example, cheese naturally contains high levels of calcium, potassium, and vitamin B12, all of which are critical components for aging well. 8th, fried food items. While fried meals certainly taste good, they are not at all healthful. Fried foods are problematic because they are heavy in fat, salt, and occasionally trans fats. There is no doubt that this combination is detrimental to your general health. Additionally, the high-calorie content of fried dishes, in comparison to baked or grilled foods, might lead to weight gain. Thankfully, there are tons of other delicious ways to enjoy your favorite fried foods without having to deal with these negative aspects. Take into account using different cooking techniques, such as baking or using an air fryer, which obviates the need for a lot of oil while frying food. With these techniques, you may have a tasty and crispy texture without sacrificing your health. Refined grains are number 9. If you're over 50 and trying to maintain your health, you should think about limiting or avoiding refined carbohydrates. The bran, which is the outer layer of these grains and rich in fiber, and the germ, which is packed with nutrients, are removed during processing. After that, the refined flour is used to make a variety of commodities, including baked goods, pasta, bread, and cereal for breakfast. Refined grains add a lot of sugar and carbohydrates to your diet, but have very little nutritious value because of this refining procedure. Because they don't contain the same vital elements as whole grains, they are a less desirable option for upholding a healthy lifestyle. Excess sodium is number 10. Since sodium is a mineral that the body needs in trace levels, eating too much of it is concerning. On the other hand, a high salt diet can cause blood pressure to rise and increase the risk of heart disease and stroke. It is advised by the Institute of Medicine that people consume no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium daily. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, say that sadly, the majority of Americans ingest between 3,400 and 4,700 milligrams per day. Processed foods like canned soups and veggies, frozen dinners, cheese sauces, fast food meals with sauces and numerous condiments are common sources of excess salt. We hope that this list of foods to stay away from after 50 has inspired you to choose a better diet. If you thought the video was useful, kindly like it and subscribe to our channel. Watch out for our upcoming video.